Hey coaches, Coach Simpson here. Appreciate you tuning into my YouTube channel. This is your first time visiting. There's plenty of videos available ranging on all kinds of topics. This one's going to be about scheme and about how using motion can really affect defenses. And so if you would like to get super in depth in what we're trying to accomplish, you can go over to my website, fbcoachsimpson.com. There's a ton of material there that will talk about my offense in particular. And I'm going to show a few concepts today about ways that we kind of give eye candy to the defense, or ways that we get into our same sets with a quick shift and quick motion, and the issues that that presents to a defense. And so that's kind of the goal of this. So we're going to talk about motions that we use. I'm just going to pick one. We use a variety of motions, so we can motion pretty much any player on our team. We're going to focus on motion with our slot, or our A receiver is what we call him. And we're going to focus just on the motion of sending him behind the quarterback. We can send him in front as well. We're going to just focus on his motion where he goes behind the quarterback. You're seeing this now at a lot of different levels, high school, college, even the NFL, because of the issues it presents to the defense. That's what I want to kind of go through. So there are two different ways we do this. And I've already drawn up one play here. But basically we can get into what we call a flop set, which is where we're going to put that slot receiver to kind of a tight end wing, give us a trips look, and then bring him in motion and send him, which basically gets us into this set, which is our base, where we have a tight end wing, we have receivers here, and then we've now started playing around with bringing him here in motion and sending him. Usually, when he goes in motion, he's going to run some kind of swing route or a bubble route, or he could run a wheel, depending on if we're going to play action. I wanted to talk mainly about the issues this presents to a defense. We're going to focus on this one first, basically going from a trip set into our base, and then we'll come over here and focus on something we're doing that's a little bit newer for us, at least. I mean, everybody's been doing this now for several years because they're seeing a lot of man-to-man. I know that's what we're seeing a lot of. And if you want to kill the RPO game, probably the easiest way to do that is to try to go man. And so we see that a lot. I think a lot of teams are seeing that a lot. And this becomes a really good way to counteract that, because essentially when he comes in motion here and we snap the ball, he's usually right around the quarterback running back area. We can continue to run our same RPO game, and now we've forced the defense to not just stagnantly line up on him and take it away by alignment. You know, a lot of times they'll take it away because they're playing man, so you're not going to throw a bubble or a glance route or whatever you want to throw, simply because you're stagnant. They know where you are, and they can take that away by inside alignment or by playing man where you can't get him blocked. Okay, so by motioning him here, we kind of keep that RPO game alive, because the defense has to determine how they're going to handle their role, and that's what I want to focus on pretty much the rest of this video. Of course, we can run our full RPO game off of this motion, because this essentially puts us into our bread and butter set. And now we can run RPO game with our quick tackle, RPO game with our bubbles. We could run play action as well. Okay, but the issues I'm going to focus on today are the teams that play man. So they play man, essentially they're trying to account for your guys in some type of man-to-man. Usually they're going to have maybe an outside backer, inside backer has the running back, and then the corner is also in man. So by going with this quick motion, we're going to cause them issues, because they've got to decide how do they want to play with that. We're going from one end of the field pretty much to the other end of the field. Most teams are not going to run with him. Most teams, one option would be to run with him. If they run with him, we're probably going to pull it and sling it out there on the bubble route, because that's a lot of trash for him to get through, especially if we're snapping the ball around here. If he's trying to run with it, he's going to get lost with linebackers and everything else, and now we can flip that thing out there in the RPO game. So most teams don't try to do that. Instead, they try to spin. And spin means they're going to try to deal it out. Now, I've got him. I'm going to come take him. I'm going to come in here and take him. So once he motions, that's kind of what we get, is that spin action. Well, usually what that does to a defense, if we get that look, is now it's creating issues with their run fit. Now if they're trying to somehow get their DBs into run fits, their safeties now have moved over. So if he's playing here, he may be an outside run fitter. And now that he's moved from there to there, he's an inside run fitter. So it gives him some issues with the run game. Of course, we can also do the same concept here. And if they want to spin this way, okay? Or they may deal it out with linebackers. You know, they may take a backer here and go out of the box to handle that so they can kind of keep their DBs intact for the run game. That's a good adjustment for a defense. So the counter for the offense then becomes, we're going to go motion, run a bubble, you're going to bring your guy out of the box, and now we're going to run right where he left. So basically there's two ways to handle that. If you're going to deal it out with DBs, we're probably going to come back to where you left. If you're going to deal it out with linebackers, we're going to come to where you left. And so it's just two different ways to attack off the same look. Of course, we can do more with this. We can do our play action games as you start moving eyes and responsibilities. Play action becomes really, really nice as well. The other way we were starting to play with our motion is getting in our base set and now snapping the ball right about here and having him run a flare out there to the tight end wing, because the same problems you're dealing with here. How are they going to handle this? Is he going to try to go with him all the way across the field? Or are they going to try to go here and then start dealing out whatever's going on? And it gives us the ability to run a few things. If he runs here, we can come back and run to the quick side. So we can run counter back to the quick side, try to hit in here. We can run jet game back this direction. And we can run just quick belly, just hitting it back inside. So if they're going to deal here, we're probably going to come back and attack this way, okay? If they're not, let's say they're trying to deal it out something over here, then we can come back and attack over here. Or if they ignore them again, you're setting up play action, because now you have basically trips, and if nobody chased, it's 3-on-2. So you can run your play action passes here, or you can just bring them over here and have them go block the corner. The corner may get wide and they lose a run fitter, and now we can run the ball inside here because we gained a number because the defense lost a number. So there's several different ways, you know, that we can attack a defense just basically off a real quick, easy motion. I mean, that takes 2 seconds to put in. You can build more off of this. We try to use the terms the same as with our kids. So if we're going to run this motion, we're going to say, hey, we're going to run this play as the same as if we lined up here. We're just motioning to it. Same thing with this. If we bring you across in motion, let's erase my guy there. We bring you across in motion and snap the ball here is the same as if we had lined up in twins. And now we can run our same game to the twin side, to the strong side, whatever else we want. It's been a real subtle thing for us, but it's been really, really good for us. If you're not already in my quick cut group, the game film's all in there, and you can see that we play man-to-man teams. We kind of live in this motion and about 2 other motions that really give problems to a defense. Hope you got something from this. It's a subtle thing you could probably just sprinkle into your offense within a week. And if nothing else, you'll be surprised how many eyes move when motion happens and what it may be able to do to help your offense. Again, if you want more details about my specific offense, go to fbcoachsimpson.com. There's plenty of materials in there, or you just search this YouTube channel. You may find what you're looking for. Appreciate your time.